You are welcome to the world of biogas technology. Here I will be teaching you how to construct your own biogas digester. There we have a 200-liter drum, which we will convert into a biogas digester. I will be burying it in this hole, and you will see the reason why I am burying it in this hole. Now this is a 200 liters, and of course half of it is 100 liters, and we will see the connection between that 200 liters drum and this 120 liters drum. Now you would also see how possible it is for us to construct a digester. Now here is a pipe, a 3 inches pipe that will be serving as our feedstock pipe. We will be inserting it into this drum, and you will see that it has to go into the drum up to about 70%, meaning that the bottom of that pipe will almost touch the bottom of the drum, but of course in 70%. Of course, you know these drums come with two white covers. One, which is this one, will be for the gas outlet. This is a 1-inch pipe, 1-inch adapter, which will be drilled into this cover. Now you can see I have drilled it and I've fitted it properly. Please make sure it is gas tight. Use whatever gum or adhesive you know will work properly to seal it off totally. Gas must only come out from that adapter. Next is what I call the scrubber. These water bottles you see can be gotten from the market, the one your kids take to school. We will be converting it into a scrubber. I have drilled a hole at the top, and that is where I'll be connecting my gas outlet. The gas outlet will be running out through that white cover you can see, through an elbow to a 1-inch valve lock, then to the cap of this container into the container. Inside that scrubber, that transparent container, will be having caustic soda, which will be scrubbing off our biogas to make it very clean. You can see the connection I've made. I extended a pipe down so that I screw in my transparent water bottle. There is a hole at the side here. From this hole, my gas can be tapped out. When I put water into this transparent scrubber, the water fills the transparent scrubber up to half. You see it. Next, I'm going to be having the gas dryer and the hydrogen sulfide remover. You know this iron sponge they sell normally in the market. When impure biogas goes through it, it becomes pure also. So now we're having two scrubbing processes. First of all, the caustic soda cleansing, and now this sponge. You can see the way I inserted it into this pipe. You can insert your own this way. It will be having two covers at the end. The gas is going to pass through the transparent plastic scrubber, through the hose, through this short pipe having the sponge inside, and then out. So the gas has been cleaned into two processes. Now for the feedstock pipe, we shouldn't forget that. Since the same way I drilled a hole through that other white seal, I've drilled a bigger hole through this one where the 3 inches pipe will go through. It will slide through this cover down into this drum up to 70% down. Sometimes you may make it 80%, sometimes you can make it 70%. This choice is left for you. You remember the scrubber? Look at the way I fixed caps at each end. Later on, you'll be seeing how I'm going to be passing my hose through that scrubber. Back to this feedstock pipe. I have inserted it through that cover, as you can see. Now I will easily screw it in. The most important parts of this digester are that gas outlet and this feedstock pipe. Now you can see I have buried the drum up to 70% into the ground. The reason is for me to allow that black bucket I showed you at the outset to sit close to this drum without having to elevate its position so high, which you'll be seeing, of course, later. I also inserted a T connector which connects it now to the black drum. The black drum will be sitting here. Yes, at this point you'll be having the black drum. This is the T connector. As you can see, initially the pipe was a straight one, but I've cut it and I've put a T connector. Still, that 3 inches pipe goes down into that blue drum up to 70%. Here my black drum will be sitting, or my black bucket as you may have it. Now in this clip I have connected my black bucket. As you can see, this connection of course is very easy to understand. This black bucket is the hydraulic chamber. You should connect it this way, close to the bottom of this black bucket. This reason is because when the blue drum, which is the digester itself, starts producing gas, the pressure will force all the slurry from the bottom of the blue drum up through this pipe. But when it gets to the T connection, it goes into the black drum and keeps rising. This feedstock pipe should be higher than the black drum, at least slightly higher, so that you don't have spills. I hope you understand this section. So that black drum serves as my hydraulic chamber to allow the rising waste. Look at the way I connected my gas outlet through a valve lock. You see it? Through a valve lock to the scrubber. Now you can see at this stage it rises through this feedstock pipe, but if it is short it will spill over. But because it connects through the black drum, it rises on the black drum. So it is a principle you should understand. If you're producing your own biogas digester, please follow this principle. Like I said, it should be slightly higher than the black drum, as you can see. Now at this stage we have the effluent. You bore a hole into the digester at this level, about 80% almost to the top, and you allow your waste go out from there. This is the scrubber, and in there is a caustic soda. So it bubbles through the caustic soda out into that small scrubber I did with the sponge in it. Then your hose continues from the other end of this scrubber. You can see the hole. Your hose enters it then into your kitchen or whatever you want to use it for. Now at this point I have disconnected everything for you to understand fully how it works. As you can see, that is our digester. I've removed the bucket so you just see the way everything is. It is so easy to set up your biogas digester. Nothing too difficult. You follow the instructions and you see the way it works. Once you have sealed your entire digester, please do not let air go in. That point you're seeing is where the waste comes out, the fertilizer comes out. You can just bore a random hole close to the almost at the top of the digester, you can see, and it comes out from there. That is the feedstock pipe, the way it runs into the biogas digester. This is the hydraulic chamber, as you can see. You create a small slit at the top to allow air go out from the hydraulic chamber. Air can go into or go out of the hydraulic chamber, but it must not go into the digester itself. This stands as a very strong principle for anaerobic digestion. So like I told you, you have your waste, which you can now add into the digester. Now what I'm having here is cow waste, and I still have another bag here. So your cow dung can be fed into the digester through that feedstock pipe. Please make sure you stir properly so as to break down the solids. Once you're able to break down these solids, your anaerobic digestion can now begin. Now, I have run the entire piping system into the house. I have plastered the ground. I have sealed everything. The pipe runs straight into the kitchen. The digester has been properly set up completely. You saw the entire construction from the beginning to the end. Well, because of crazy winds around, I have to just put some cement at the base of the bucket so that wind won't carry it. The digester has been completely set up. We have the scrubber or what you call the bubbler. In there is caustic soda solution. You can get caustic soda from shops that sell chemicals for making soap. So with this setup, you're sure to have gas every day regularly.